Good evening everyone, and welcome to another What's in the Box, and we've got quite a large box to go through tonight. Now this represents my, I think it's my 13th Essential Rewards order. In fact it is, because I know I've got finally got my loyalty oil in this box, which is with Young Living. If you're doing Essential Rewards, every 3 months you get a free essential oil. That's providing you meet the minimum Essential Rewards order requirements, which is 100 what they call points value orders per month, which is about $150 worth a month. Now I've done that now for 12 months, so in my 13th month in here somewhere is my loyalty blend, which I'm pretty excited about getting, and I had to actually look up a bit of extra information to get that. Now, a little recap on the arm. Yes, still in the splint. It's going along a lot better now, but I still have to be pretty careful about lifting heavy things and so forth, which obviously this rather large box is sort of meets the bill of being quite heavy. Also this month, it's interesting because this is the month a lot of people celebrate mums around the world, and so this month is Young Living. Their promotions were all about that, all about celebrating mums around the world. So the free items that you could get this month were all about about celebrating women. So I'll be giving most of that to my wife, no doubt. And I'm just trying to think what else is important this month. Oh, talking about wives, mine is away at the moment, so she's over in Surabaya, which is her home city, and she's visiting her elderly mother, and I'm home with the 4 children, so I've sort of had my hands full, that's for sure, over the last week, and a couple more weeks to go. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's have a look at what's in this box. Now, something that I know is in here is the, well, maybe I shouldn't tell you, maybe we should just open it and see. I'm going to actually put this down, I think, because it's going to be quite awkward to get the gear out of otherwise. Alright, so you can still see it there on the side, I'm pretty sure. So, let's have a look and start. So the first thing that I've got is the new Young Living Lifestyles booklet. Now these are pretty cheap. I can't remember exactly what the cost is on those. Excuse me for ducking off camera there for a sec. So they're pretty cheap, and they're a new booklet, but I thought they were worth getting. So they come in at $1.25 each, and they're quite good. This will be my first time of really having a good look at it, but it basically explains all about the seed to seal process in there, about the farms of Young Living, partnership principles with the farms that Young Living don't own themselves, and then how to use essential oils, and then the main brand names within Young Living, which are your Thieves, Ninja Red, Savvy Minerals, Art Personal Care, which is a really good skincare range. Some nutritional stuff there with Sleek and Essential Nutrition. It's actually really good. Men's Care, Seedlings for Babies, Animal Sense and Kids Sense. Now this is the book for Australia, so it'll be different for each market. And then the Young Living Lifestyle towards the end there, and then about Essential Rewards and what gifts you get and so on, and then the various starter kits. Excellent book, really compact, fantastic. So that's going to be excellent for promoting the business. So if you're doing Young Living, you might like to consider getting something like this at $1.25. It's it's pretty reasonable to hand out to people that you know. I wouldn't just hand them out willy-nilly, but anyone that is interested in improving their lifestyle through natural products, that would be definitely one thing that you could go for. Now let's have a look. I'm going to start with the big one first. I have to get out of my seat. Alright. Ninja Red, the ER bundle. So as you know, I always order the big box with the 4 bottles in it, and it also comes with the 10 packs of sachets. And why? As I've said it before, it's just the cheapest way that you can buy the Ninja Red, by far. So that's what I've done there. I've got my Ninja Red, and it works out at $1.35 Australian per day, which is pretty hard to beat for all the benefit that you get out of this drink. Just going to put those booklets up there. And I am out, like I am literally down to the last half of my 600ml sachet. So, and I'll polish it off before I go to bed tonight, because to be honest, I'm feeling a little bit ordinary, and regrettably it's not got anything to do with anything fun. I think I might have just slept a bit funny in the bed or something like that. I'm not sure, to be honest. Alright, and there is that's my 10 pack of Ninja Red there. So yeah, that's definitely worth it. That's an extra 600 mils of Ninja Red. Yeah, when you buy it in the ER bundle, and it's by far the cheapest way. If you're doing Young Living and you're doing Essential Rewards, it means that you can you have access to the ER bundles or the Essential Reward bundles, and they are significantly cheaper. So you know, it's a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. Now I've done 2 ER bundles this month, and I was only going to do the one. But what happened was, I was looking at some of the healthy products that I wanted to try, and they were, again, cheaper in the ER bundle, but I'll go through that in a bit. So, the first one is Ninja Red. Now, the next item I bought here is Stress Away, and these are in a bath bomb, and I've also got hopefully turn up. I've got one more lot of those as well, so I'll talk about those in a minute. There's some more of those booklets. And iron corn flakes. Great great breakfast cereal. I quite enjoy it. I do eat these for breakfast. I really like the einkorn granola, and I'm going to talk about einkorn in a little bit, but I've got 3 this month, and it's not because I've suddenly gone, oh, I love einkorn flakes so much I need to have the whole lot. It's actually because Young Living put them out for buy 2 get 1 free. So I did that. Why wouldn't I? Like I said, I'm all about saving money. Buy it today and save the money for tomorrow. So that's what I'm all about. Let's have a look at what else we've got in here. Is there anything in here, or is this just packaging? It feels... Oh, that is going to be my loyalty one. So I'm going to put that just here for the moment, because I'm going to leave that till last. So... Aha, this is a Savvy Minerals lipstick. So this is one of the free items that came with the order. Little Savvy Minerals lipstick there, which is a pretty good pickup. My wife will love that. So she'll be liking that I've got that for free. So I'll just whack that there. And there's my lavender bath bombs. So I've got my Stress Away bath bombs and my lavender bath bombs. Now what was cool about these was, the reason why I got them was, apart from that they're great, bath bombs are great, is that they're actually really good as a gift item. So what I found with these is you can get, there's 4 bath bombs in a packet. So if you open the packet and split them up, you can make 4 gift packs of 2 bath bombs each, so 1 Stress Away and a lavender, and then go down and buy a Fitment or something along that line, and wrap it in some nice polypropylene and or a calico bag, and suddenly you've got a great little gift with 2 really nice safe Young Living bath bombs, which are just fantastic for that relaxation, and then and the Fitment, and you know, it makes quite a nice little gift there, and it's, you know, it's really, it's good. It's a not a cheap gift, but as a Young Living distributor, it's definitely not expensive either. So definitely worthwhile. And I've done that before. So this is kind of a gift for the future, because they were 20% off the regular price, and I could order it in my Young Living Essential Rewards order, which was great. Now this is a new product that I've got, and this is called AromaGlide. Now I have not had this in before. I bought this in. Now this is part of a bundle that I got in. So I'm just going to remove these. They shouldn't be on there. That was when I was testing out the height of my displays here. So AromaGlide, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Part of the same bundle is also a new product for me, Mega Cal. Now, I've had a lot of people that have told me about this product. It's a calcium magnesium supplement, and I'm pretty keen to get into that because, as I have talked about before, I have a hip complaint, and I've been really looking at what can I get to avoid going under the knife, and so far I've done that pretty well, considering that 2.5 years ago it was recommended that I get a hip replacement, and here I am doing quite well. I'm not going to get up and do squats for you in front of the camera, but take my word for it that what I've been doing so far has been working. But these come highly recommended, so I'm going with these. And one of the things that I always use that has helped me a great deal, and I've said it to you guys before, Sulfazyme. You cannot go wrong with this. Specifically designed for those that suffer with arthritis pain. And these three come in a ER bundle, just like the things you read, but they also come with a free bottle of Copaiba oil, which I'm bound to come across in a minute. Now also one of the freebies that I got this month was a little essential oils pouch, which Ella will really like because my wife has started to travel around with the essential oils, so she will she'll like that, to be able to put her oils in that little pouch. That was a freebie. I'm going through these fairly fast just so I can show you what is in the box, and then what I'll do is I'll go back and explain a little bit about what I've received here. Now, one thing I should say, this entire order, which I'm about to put out now, is free. No, it's not a points order. This is an Essential Rewards order, but this is an order that I did by using the credits that I had in my account, which is basically just from introducing essential oils, introducing Young Living to a few friends here and there. And I've now got a little group together. We're called the Global Wellness Society, so a shout out to all my members. You know, it's turned into, you know, a little business, and I'm not one of those people that's making mega dollars, or I haven't been able to replace my income. But what I have been able to do now, this will be my third order that I've been able to place, if I'm not mistaken, where I've been able to use the credits on my account for a monthly order, and it's been completely free. So out of 13 orders, and if you work out probably for the first 5 months I had no customers, I'm now getting to the point where I'm getting orders for free. So 3 orders out of 13, and I've actually got enough to place next month's order for free as well, which is amazing that all of this that you'll see in a moment is all free. Now this is great. This is the Mira cleansing oil, luminous cleansing oil. And it's actually a lot bigger than it looks in the picture in the catalogue, so that's pretty cool. So I got that. That's actually one of the freebies that came with the order. And I've got my last bundle here. Let's unwrap that and see what else I've got. I've got a geranium. Now the geranium essential oil was one of the free oils That came as part of the promotion for the Mums Month. I've got a Progescence Plus, which is your natural progesterone, which is one of the also the free oils that came this month. I've got Copaiba oil. I have been out for ages and I've been waiting to order it. It's finally come back into stock and I ordered it as part of the ER bundle. So I'm just going to pull these away for the moment. I want to talk about the ER bundle, which you see here. So I needed to order Copaiba anyway. I needed to order Sulfazyme anyway. I still have one jar up my sleeve, but I was getting close to needing another one. I wanted to try the DiGize, and I also wanted to try the Mega Cal. Now, these will come in a bundle. It's just cheaper to buy it that way. Let me explain how it works. So, this is called the Healthy and Fit ER bundle. The DiGize on its own, and this is wholesale rate, not retail. So the wholesale rate for a distributor is $79.20. Sulfazyme is $50.95, or that's a little bit cheaper if you buy it in the 3-pack like I normally do. The Mega Cal is $67.10, which is actually very well priced. And the Copaiba is $36.60, and that's at the distributor wholesale rate. If you combine all that together, if I was to buy all those things individually and add them up, it would be $233.75. The retail value is $307.60. So you can see if you're comparing retail to wholesale rate, you're saving a considerable amount. You're saving $64 just by having a wholesale account. But buying them in a bundle, I paid $198.65. Now that is a huge saving. It's $105 cheaper than retail, and it's $35 cheaper than if I was to buy it just normally as a wholesale customer. 35 bucks. That's a pretty big saving, and $105 compared to retail to buying it in the ER bundle. Like, it's crazy not buying it that way. It's just so much cheaper. Not only that, but with those two bundles, all I did was order the Ninja Red, the Healthy and Fit ER bundle, and a couple of packs of Einkorn flakes, and I bought the 2 Stress Aways, which were not Stress Aways, the Lavender and the Stress Away bath bombs, which were on special anyway. And that completely maxed out the amount I needed to get all the freebies, which are those, on this month's order. So, well and truly worth it. That's how you do it, folks. Now let's look at the last little bit of what we've got. I'll put those oils that I took down back up. So that was the geranium. That was a freebie, remember? I'll put my Copaiba back here. The Progescence, free. Melrose oil, which is a nice blend, and Melrose because it's a blend of oh god, what is it a blend of? It's a blend of rose and something. Melaleuca. I'll have a look in a minute. And the last one is a grapefruit, which I picked up a small bottle of grapefruit off my father. I actually swapped it for a lemongrass because he didn't really like the grapefruit. I think it's great. And that's it. That's all I've got there. And as you can see, that's what's in the box, minus one thing, which was my 12-month loyalty blend. I cannot wait. Let's have a look. Wow. Little tag, loyalty blend oil. So excited. You can't buy this. You cannot buy this oil. You can only get this by hitting the 12-month mark. So I don't think this is going to get used too often, but oh, man. Oh yes, wow. That's beautiful. That's going to be hard not to. I will use it. That's going to be hard not to use. That is a beautiful smelling essential oil. and I'm pretty stoked to get it. Actually, I didn't really want to know what it was, but one of my friends picked up a free one of these the other month, and so the cat was out of the bag, so to speak. No, you can't see it if I put it there. I'll put it back up here. There we go. My loyalty blend. So anyway, guys, that's what's in the box. I've got my Ninja Red and the 10 sachets at the front. I've got 3 packs of the einkorn flakes. I've got my 2 packs of the lavender and Stress Away bath bombs, which I'm going to break up and use as gifts. I've got my Essential Rewards Healthy and Fit ER bundle, which is the AromaGlide, the Mega Cal, Sulfazyme, which are all around basically hip and joint support, which also includes the Copaiba oil, which is a fantastic anti-inflammatory oil. And then the rest is all free. Yes, I've got one of these packets of einkorn grain flakes is free. That was free. I've got the Savvy Minerals lipstick, that was a freebie. I've got the oils case, that was free. The cleansing oil, that was free. Transformation, which is after 12 months of doing ER Essential Rewards, was a freebie. The Melrose was free. I talked about the Mirror already being free, didn't I? The Progessence Plus was free. What was that one again? Geranium was free, and the Melrose was free, and the Grapefruit was free. So let's have a look. So that's what's in this month's What's in the Box. And for about the next 10 minutes, I'll tell you a little bit about each of the oils. So if you'd like to stick around and find out what these various oils do, then please hang around. So what I want to talk about first was einkorn granola, and you might wonder, what is einkorn, where does it come from, how is it different to your normal wheat style products? And so einkorn, Young Living grow einkorn in France, and it's you can see the video online. It's actually very interesting. Now in the States you can buy a lot more einkorn products. You can buy einkorn flour, you can buy einkorn pasta, you can buy einkorn pancake mix, but in Australia we have just 2 cereals, which is a granola and a flakes. Now the granola is made with whole grain einkorn flour, which is an ancient grain, and tree nuts, and the tree nuts are coconut, almond, walnut and pecan. Now, your regular cereals, as you probably all know, are filled with refined sugars. So I'm talking glucose, high fructose, corn syrups, artificial colorings, artificial flavors, preservatives. Gary's True Grit einkorn is not done with those. So if I read the back of the pack, and I was actually slightly off base there. I was reading about the granola before with those tree nuts. So if I read the back of the pack, it says that einkorn cereal is perfect for those who appreciate and support traditional farming practices and foods free from artificial flavors, colors and preservatives. The ingredients are whole grain einkorn, coconut sugar, oat bran, salt, and an antioxidant. And that's it. So, you know, pretty good. And it says the original grain with only 14 chromosomes. Now, why is that important? It's important because of the gluten content in the regular grains today. So, the gluten in einkorn lacks the high molecular weight proteins that many people can't digest. This is what's important. If you're sensitive to modern wheat, einkorn might provide a delicious alternative. And I've had a number of people that have been gluten intolerant, have tried it, have tried the granola and have had no problem. However, please note, einkorn does contain gluten, and is not okay for those with celiac disease, which is half of 1% of the entire population. So if you are one of those people, so 1% of the population, and half a percent of that 1% has celiac. So it's not a massive number, but it's still it's a serious illness, and those that do have celiac disease should not take an einkorn product because it does contain gluten. But those that are gluten intolerant, or just find that too much gluten is not good for them, may find that this is a no problem as far as digestion goes. What I want to talk about next is the bath bombs. We've got 2 bath bombs here. Now, if you Google what's in a bath bomb, you're going to be shocked, because the ingredients in traditional bath bombs, even those with companies that say, oh, we only have natural products, but you actually have a look at what is in them and Google the ingredients, and you'll be quite shocked at how dangerous they are. I did a comparison for my sister Cherie, because her daughter uses a particular brand of bath bomb, and I gave her a couple of these to try. To my knowledge, I think she's has not decided to swap over to a natural product. But look, the ingredients in the normal bath bombs are those that if you kept using them, the ingredients in them are those that bring on things like endocrine disorder, cancer, you know, all these sorts of things. And when you're in the bath, your pores are open, these nasty toxins are getting into your body, and a lot of them are bioaccumulative, so it's definitely a danger. So the difference is with these bath bombs here is that they are all natural. They're made without colorants, which is the big deal, made without synthetic preservatives, made without parabens. There's no animal derived ingredients, and they work fantastic. So instead of the artificial ingredients and harsh chemicals, these vegan bath bombs are made with a mineral-rich formula and products that are actually good for the skin instead of drying out the skin. Such things such as coconut oil, sweet almond oil. And that means that not only are they fun and relaxing, and you'll feel good because you actually got essential oils in the products instead of a fragrance, but that you'll come out and your skin feels soft and smooth and moisturized because of the oils that are in there, rather than feeling dry and irritated. So excellent product. Now, the Healthy and Fit ER bundle, I want to talk about the actual products, not in great detail today, because I think I've talked long enough. The AromaGlide, which is this one here. AromaGlide combines the power of 3 core daily supplements. Omega-3 fatty acids, that's your fish oil, vitamin D3, and Q10, which is also called, and I'm going to butcher this word no doubt, is ubiquinone, or Q10. It also has essential oils, clove, German chamomile, and spearmint, which makes it more bioavailable for your body. In other words, your body can have availability of those fabulous supplements a lot more effectively. The sulfazyme, once again, I've talked about sulfazyme in greater detail before, so briefly, it provides temporary relief from the pain of osteoarthritis. I can say that because this is what it says on the website. I'm not breaking any FDA guidelines, and contains 3 active ingredients, including MSM, or sulfur, Ninja Wolfberry fruit powder, and Young Living Copaiba essential oil. I'm going to talk about Copaiba essential oil a little bit more detailed shortly, so just stay tuned for that. The other product is Omega Kel, which is a powerful calcium and mineral powder. Now, that's not what I got it for. I got it because the supplement is an excellent source of not only calcium, but magnesium and manganese and vitamin C. Now, magnesium and manganese is fantastic for joint support, and that's exactly what I've got it for that. Not only that, but you don't need to use a lot of it. It's a very big jar, and you use 1 teaspoon or 5 grams in a cup of water or juice 1 hour after meals or before retiring daily. So that's not too bad. I think I can handle that. Now, what I did want to talk about was the Copaiba oil. Now, I've had a lot of people that have asked me about, well, how does this compare to your cannabis oil, CBD? Now, I've also seen a number I've read some articles, and I've seen some also some people specifically talk about it. Some people really go on about how it's very similar, and other people say, no, you know what, it's actually not. That yes, there are some similarities, but it's not the same. But there is something that does make it similar, and that is that it's extremely high in levels of beta caryophyllene. Man, I can never get these things right. In high levels of beta caryophyllene, beta caryophyllene. Okay, you can Google up Copaiba on the website if you want. So it's basically a common and often abundant terpene found in cannabis CBD, but it's also found in other essential oils such as Copaiba, black pepper, cloves, cinnamon bark, oregano or oregano, however you want to say it, basil and rosemary. It's actually also in hops. There you go, beer drinkers. Now, I'm going to read something direct from PubMed, so if you would like to Google this and read it yourself, it's a paper written by Legault and Pichet from the University of Quebec, 2007. You can Google this from PubMed. And I quote, it says, beta caryophyllene is a sesquiterpene widely distributed in essential oils of various plants. Several biological activities are attributed to beta caryophyllene, such as anti-inflammatory, antibiotic, antioxidant, anti-carcinogenic, and local anesthetic activities. It also talks about the big C, which I won't actually say what the big C is, but you can go on to read that paper yourself and read what the studies at the university have done. And there's numerous studies. Now, that's not about Copaiba. I'm talking specifically about beta caryophyllene, okay, which is in CBD, it's in Copaiba, and it's in those other oils that I mentioned as well. Okay, so I'm back, so it's, I guess it's take 2. Not quite sure what's going on. I've got a 32 gigabyte memory stick in the camera, which doesn't seem to be working. So I just had to download that last lot of film before I could continue. What I was going to talk about was the Mira Luminous Cleansing Oil, which I've never had in before. I guess because it's what I'd consider to be a bit of a girl's product, but you know, it's not. After reading it, it's something I could certainly use myself. Now, it's as it says, it's a cleaning oil. Now, traditional cleaners are often harsh and leave the skin feeling thirsty or dry, which we talked about with the bath bombs. Which what happens then is that then produces the result of that is that the pores end up producing core clogging grease, whereas to cope, whereas the Mira Luminous Cleansing Oil uses cleansing and clarifying oils to remove the impurities and improving the skin texture without removing those oils that should be on your body. So Mira Luminous Cleansing Oil is formulated with essential oils like sandalwood, rose, jasmine, and carrier oils such as jojoba and argan oils, all 100% plant-based ingredients. Vegan, cruelty-free, not tested on animals. It's formulated without parabens, no sulfates, no phthalates, no petrochemicals, no animal-derived ingredients or synthetic ingredients, no synthetic fragrances, no synthetic dyes or colorants. One of the things I didn't know a lot about was argan oil. I've seen it before, when you go to the supermarket and they say argan oil this and argan oil that. Argan oil is actually helps protect your skin against sun damage. It hydrates the skin and reduces the signs of aging. It also may help control oily skin and has been shown to help reduce and recover from stretch marks in the early stages. So argan oil, pretty good stuff. So that's what the cleansing oil is. Now the geranium oil, is that one? No. Yes, no, that's grapefruit, geranium. There we go, there's a small one. It's my mum's favourite. Mum loves geranium oil. It's really sweet. I won't crack it because I've already got one open there. What can you do with geranium essential oils? You can add it to a neutral moisturiser to basically create a healthy looking skin. You can combine it with other oils like lavender and ylang ylang to add to a hot bath. And if you're going to do that, add some salt because that helps enables the oil to get into the water to disperse amongst the water. Otherwise, you'll find the oils will just float on the top there. And a lot of people also apply this directly to their wrists or their neck and use it as a sweet floral natural perfume. My mum uses it as an air freshener, especially in the bathroom. Loves it, swears by it. Now Melrose, which I was stumbling over before, is a combination of, I was close, not rose, it's called Melrose because it's a combination of melaleuca and rosemary. Now melaleuca or tea tree, let's have a look. I'm going to have a smell of this. I'm pretty keen. Well, you can definitely smell the tea tree. Not as strong smelling. Pretty good actually. This is one I will definitely like in the diffuser. It's a blend of essential oils with powerful cleansing properties. No kidding, tea tree, yes. That supports the appearance of skin and provides a protective barrier against skin challenges. This is what is on the Young Living website. When it's diffused, Melrose can help dispel odours, help clear negative emotions, and can promote acceptance and balance. Now the oils that are in it, as I said, are Melaleuca alternifolia or tea tree, your Neoli, rosemary and clove. Now the other one is the grapefruit oil. Grapefruit oil is rich in the antioxidant D-limonene, which is in pretty much all of the citrus oils, but it's especially high in grapefruit, so great antioxidant. The other key constituents apart from the limonene are saponine and nootkatone. Am I saying that right? Nootkatone? You can correct me if I'm wrong. Great for diffusing, cleansing, skin care, and you can also put it in water or in food when cooking. And lastly, I'm up to my last thing already. I was going to talk about Progescence Plus very quickly. I'm just going to read this. This is directly from the Life Science book, and it says that Progescence Plus, which is this one here, it says it's the first ever pure progesterone serum to enter the market. Many women are reporting excellent results in balancing and normalizing hormonal levels. This is for basically women, 30, 40 plus. As women age, hormone levels drop, causing all kinds of maladies such as sleep and mood disorders, and eventually the possibility of more critical ailments. The product was created by Dan Purser, a medical doctor, and Gary Young, nutritional doctor, to balance and enhance the natural effects of progesterone. It's pure USP grade, super micronized progesterone from wild yams. And it goes on to say a little bit more, but anyway, that's direct from the Life Science booklet. I have had many women swear by this product. I'm going to have to take their word for it. Now lastly was the Loyalty blend, which I was very excited to get. As I said before, it's exclusive blend specifically to reward Young Living members that continue to do the Essential Rewards program. So after a full year, you'll get this in your 13th order. You cannot buy it. Doesn't matter if you're a distributor or not. You can't buy this oil. It's got rose essential oil with some other favourites such as sacred sandalwood, patchouli, lavender, and vetiver, which are pretty much all my favourites. Love vetiver, love lavender, and I do have sacred sandalwood. Sacred sandalwood. This is a beautiful smelling oil, and that's actually what I can smell hints of all of those, probably mostly the sandalwood and the patchouli, I would say, the ones I can smell mostly in there. And these oils combine for an aroma that promotes thoughtful intention, gratitude, connection, and contentment. And I've got to say, I'm pretty grateful for what Young Living has afforded me. It's definitely changed my life around and my family's. And it's now enabled us to not only do that, but do it where it's not costing us much money. In fact, this entire order, not just the freebies, but all of it, didn't cost me anything, and I'm going to say the same next month. If you want to know a little bit more, how can you get all of this for free? Just PM me and I'm happy to go through it with you. I'm happy to talk to you about it and help educate you into how you can get these sorts of things for free. So, a long one, but it was a big box. That's what's in this month's What's in the Box for the month of May. I look forward to seeing you in June. The next two orders I'll be talking about will also be completely free, like this one. It'll be another one where I've got enough credit on my account to get another monthly order for free, and I've also got my points that I've saved up since January, so it's only taken me February, March, April, May, 4 months, and I've saved up enough to do another 375 point order, which will be another freebie order. So look for those next two videos, which will all be completely free. So if you want to get free product, hit me up, give me a yell. Just a very quick shout out. The last little bit here is that I'll also add a link to one of the promotions that goes out at the moment, which is for a 10% discount if you're, I think this is only for Australian customers, so a 10% discount for anyone that wants to sign up and get themselves started with a starter kit. Which are normally $259 for the full kit, but at the moment they're only $233, and you get your diffuser and 11 essential oils plus a few other bits and pieces with that, so it's well over $500 value for only $233. So it's excellent. Give me just PM me if you would like to know a little bit more about that, or click on the link. That's it for now. Until next month, I hope you all travel well and that you've enjoyed this month's What's in the Box. Good night.